Hello everyone! Today we're going to play some classic DOS games on modern hardware. The first method I'm going to show you is using DosBOX, a DOS emulator that runs on multiple operating systems. You can find a link to the downloads in the description if you'd like to follow along. There's also an instructable. However, there's an even easier way to play DOS games that requires no installation, provided you have an active internet connection, and I'll be showing you that near the end of the video. You can feel free to skip ahead using chapter selection. The first thing you need to do is download and install DosBOX, which is what I'm doing now. After the install completes, you'll need some games. I have a few I've downloaded off of archive.org, and a few from my old DOS games. Links are in the description. So with DosBOX installed, we need to run it. When it opens for the first time, we won't have any drives mounted. So the first thing we need to do is mount the C drive to our games directory. I'm going to load up Ascendancy, which requires a CD to play, so I've got the CD emulated using Virtual Clone Drive as my D drive, and I'll mount that in DosBOX as well. You can also use the image mount command to mount the ISO itself. After mounting, I'll go install the game by moving to the D drive and running the install file. Once the install completes, we'll be in the game folder, so all we have to do is run ascend, which is the name of the Ascendancy executable file, to start the game. If we did everything right, it'll load and we can see and hear the game now. I'm just clicking through to start a new game and confirm everything is working. Okay, let's try another game. Particularly one we don't have to install. Seeing as Charles Martinet is retiring from his role as the voice of Mario, let's go back and see his first voicing of Mario in Mario's Game Gallery. As you can see, it loads up quick and easy, and seems to run alright. Much easier to control with a keyboard than a mouse though.
Great! I'm a like. Back again on? Nice to see you again. Do you want to play as a Yoshi or as a Koopa?
Now, my games ran pretty smoothly, but yours might not. Luckily, you can always modify the DosBOX config file by going into your user folder /appdata/local/DosBOX and modifying the DosBOX whatever version config file. The one thing I usually find helps is modifying the number of cycles on the CPU. Auto is fine to start, but you may want to set a fixed number, or just set it to max like I have. Max can make some games run way too fast, so be aware of that, but if you're into turn-based games, it's not really a problem. Finally, to avoid having to mount every time we open DosBOX, we can add the mount commands to the AutoExec section at the bottom of the config file. These will run immediately on opening DosBOX, as you can see here. Now for the easy method. Rather than dealing with DosBOX, just go to archive.org, click Software in the navbar, click MS-DOS Games, search for the game you want, click on Click to Begin, and watch it load right in the browser for you. Press Escape to get your mouse cursor back when you're done, and generally I've found that save files work, but it'll be local to your machine and browser, so you can't take it with you. Alright, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.
Great! I'm a like.